All right, guys. So we're gonna close out tonight with Star Trek: Next Starship Final Unity. So we'll see how much we can do here. So all right, let me click on the game here. All right. Where's this? And there, and that's being a complete bastard child right now. Okay, so one sec. It's like, when was supposed to do the field units? I understand you got to deploy into specific diotopes, but supposed to leave them just running on a path or what?
These field units were prepared to gather specific samples, which were to be extracted with this bioprobe. I would like to know what Dr. Force expected to learn from them.
Okay.
I see no way of you. I see. I see no. I see. I see. I see no.
It's like, I feel like I've collected, like,
This Class B field unit.
okay. Well, something I already know.
I see no way of you. That is unnecessary. That is unnecessary. I do not believe that will. Eyes on... It is a sonic scope. It uses acoustic resonances to... This is a topographical map of the Biot. I see no way of you. I see. No unusual I see no way. According to the kiosk map, the population within the living jelly corals is constantly in flux. According to the kiosk... I do not believe... I do not... This is a topographical map of the biotope. I do not believe...
That does not work.
That's not... It's not working.
I do not believe that will... This Class C field unit is configured for aquatic travel. I see no way. I see. His condition is normal. I see no way of. Her condition is normal. Her condition is normal. Open a
Channel 22.
It is a sonic.
Serial diagnostic tests and cell death.
I see no.
Oh, for goodness sakes. That's what I needed. Son of a bitch.
I do not...
Gosh damn it. I don't know, does it mean I gotta collect all the samples again?
This micro-generator is completely drained. I see... I d-
I feel so stupid.
This is a topographic... I see no way of... I see no way of... The blood sample from this Edlin fish contradicts its ID tag. Additional lab work would be advisable. I see no way of... I s- The sample of the Grath eel shows a slightly elevated white blood count, but all other readings are normal. The blood sample shows the Birkby fish is undergoing its seasonal transformation. All other readings are normal. The blood sample from this the sample of the The epidermal sample shows that the cortic arthropod is shedding, but all other readings are normal.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I do not believe that will work. This is a topographical map. I see no... I see... I see... The field unit is stalled. It is not configured for this biotope.
Damn it.
I do not believe it. The neural cells of this deceased Direwood ferret show unusual readings. Additional lab work would be advisable. I see no... I... The neural cells of this deceased Granger bogfish show unusual readings. Additional lab work would be advisable. The neural cells of this deceased conch shrew shows unusual readings. Additional lab work would be advisable. The blood sample from this Nero wolf contradicts its ID tag. Additional lab work would be advisable. The neural cells of this deceased... The neural cells of this deceased... The neural cells of this deceased... This is a topograph. This sample indicates a vegetarian diet, but the ID tag identifies the Sumil rodent as a carnivore. Additional lab work would be advisable.
No kidding.
I see no way. The neural cells of this deceased Umblumba bird exhibit unusual readings. Additional lab work would be advisable. Although it is tagged as a Genzer lizard, its blood samples contradict the identification. Additional lab work would be advisable.
All right.
I do not believe that will...
Diagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. All readings are normal. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. All readings are normal. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's neural pathways have been drained of electrical energy. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's neural pathways have been drained of electrical energy. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's neural pathways have been drained of electrical energy.
A sonic scan might help us interpret these samples.
Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis Subject's neural pathways have been drained of electrical energy. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject contains high ionic residue and trace amounts of neural tranquilizers. Originating creature may consume energy. Seriodiagnostic tests and cell density analysis complete. Subject's genetic signature differs from its identification tag.
Open the channel. Channels? Oh. I wish to ask... Look, I'm... Open the channel. Channels? Has Dr. Hun Forsch contacted you?
No, I still have no scent of her.
Thank you for...
I wish you...
Open the channel?
Look, I'm in the middle of some...
Open the channels? I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise. I'm investigating the absence of Dr. Hun Forsch.
A Starfleet officer. I was expecting this.
Tracker Melas indicated that you knew of a confrontation between Dr. Hun Forsch and the Constable.
Yes, the doctor mentioned it when she asked about Aramet. He's a Ferengi who provides us with alien species for the preserve.
Was she inquiring about mistagged animals from his shipment?
Yes, she had spoken to Zudan, one of the 3 watchers in charge of the last shipment. He told her to talk to Aramet.
On several occasions, the Watchers requested restricted species and were denied. Is it possible that Aramet was secretly supplying the Watchers with illegal species?
Aramet has a rather unsavory reputation. The Watchers wouldn't have anything to do with someone like that. But you can ask Zudan yourself.
Did Consultant Idia know of Aramet's reputation when he recommended him for a traitor?
Considering how long Idia and Aramet have known each other, I would think so. Those two go back quite a while. I think Idia even came here on Aramet's ship.
Did the other Watchers also tell her to speak to Aramet?
I doubt it. The other Watchers were at the quarantine shelter and suffered some kind of neural energy drain when the generators exploded. They've been comatose ever since. Zudan's the only Watcher on duty now.
We have found several animals which suffered energy drains. Perhaps we could compare neuroscans to see if the injuries are similar.
I'll send you the Watcher's neuroscans. You can view them on the bio table, but I recommend you speak to Watcher Zudan. You can find him at the quarantine shelter.
Thank you for your time.
Certainly. Good luck to you.
Idia was the last to see Dr. Hun Forsch before she disappeared. Idia is friends with a Ferengi, and Ferengi traders are not known for their honor. Perhaps Idia is guilty.
The Watchers suffered an electrical energy drain from their neural pathways, like the Myochordae mole. No unusual... I do not believe... The biotable incorporates bioassay hardware. I see no... I do not believe... I do not... Open the channel. Channels open. I wish to ask you...
Look, I'm in the middle...
channels? Doctor. Open it. Channels? Open it. Channels? Thank you for...
I wish you well.
Open the channel. Channels? I wish to ask you...
Look, I'm in the middle of some...
Open channels? Have the...
I really can't spare any time right now.
I do not...
Subject is marked as a myocardial mole. Probable cause of death.
I do not believe that. I do not believe that will work.
Visitors for Constable Lixie. Constable Lixie is present.
Has there been any contact?
No, I'm afraid.
Has the...
No, I.
That is unnecessary. Open channel?
We should go to the quarantine shelter and speak with Watcher Zoot.
Oh, right. God.
Open the channel.
Channel?
Thanks, Worf.
That's not worth.
Ah, there you are.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of the Starship Enterprise. I'm investigating the absence of Dr. Hoon Forsh.
I'm responsible for preserve animals, not Federation scientists.
I understand the doctor spoke to you of her concerns regarding smuggling in the preserve.
Yes, she came here soon after the outages, ranting away. Imagine, accusing me, when I'm the one who told her about that Bohr mistagging.
What creature was in this area?
A 2-meter-long, 180-kilogram Sultus reptile, which came in on the last shipment. I found the watchers next to its cage the night of the outages. It's still missing.
My readings show traces of a tranquilizing agent in its waste.
Aramet always doses his animals with neurotranquilizers, just like Idia. We had to feed the reptile intravenously for days. It finally woke up right before the accident, just in time to escape.
These readings share the same ionic residue as samples found near other creatures drained of electrical energy. And this cage is also next to the drain generator. Perhaps the Sultus reptile is a mistagged animal that consumes electrical energy.
But there were no reports of it being seen near any of the power outages, and that reptile isn't easy to miss. Unless it's found a way to turn itself invisible, you're going to need another theory.
We have encountered several species capable of phasing out of the time continuum and, in effect, becoming invisible. We have also encountered species who consumed human neural energy. The Sultus reptile may be a life form with similar characteristics.
Well, if you believe so, I suppose it's possible.
I have examined the neuroscans of the injured watchers. The electrical energy within their neural pathways has decreased significantly. How could that have happened?
I don't know. During my evening rounds, I found them unconscious next to the Sultus reptile cage. I carried them outside the shelter and was going for help when the generators exploded.
When did you last see Dr. Hoon Forsh?
I haven't seen her for some time. I've been busy recovering animals which escaped during the power outages. It's not easy work. The last time I saw her, I sent her to talk to Aramet.
Were you the one who found the carcass?
Yes. It died just before the outages, and I wanted her to test it.
Why did you not ask Consultant Idia to test the carcass?
I don't trust him. Always drugging and borrowing animals for his experiments. In the interests of science, he says. I don't know how he could have approved that mistagging in the first place.
Do the Watcher's stunners set off the preserve surveillance system?
The system only detects signs of distress. Normal sleep does not raise an alarm. Likewise, stunners and neurotranquilizers also don't alert the system. Unlike Idia and Aramet, we prefer stunners. Chemical sedation can be harmful.
Consultant Idia mentioned that only Watchers can change the ID tags.
That's true, but the suppliers tag the animals first. We just match them up with the constable's shipping orders. Idia is responsible for verifying them.
Is it true that the Watcher's requests for restricted species were rejected?
Only 4 species out of 112. Of course, we were upset at first, but once the preserve is completed, we can always try again.
Thank you for your time.
Watch your step now.
Idia persuaded the constable to use Aramat, and Idia is also capable of verifying mistagged species. And he had the neurotranquilizers to knock out Dr. Hun Forsh if she posed a threat to him.
Only stunners or drugs could disable someone without setting off the surveillance systems. Idia has a supply of neurotranquilizers.
Have you located any...
Can you come back another time?
No, Data, get back here. Alright, where to go next? Find Idia or what?
I'd like to see how Constable Lixie reacts to what we've discovered.
Sure.
Constable, we have reason to believe that Consultant Idia smuggled rare species into the preserve through his friend Aramat.
Are you trying to pick up where Dr. Hunforsh left off? She accused nearly everyone else of the same thing.
Consultant Idia persuaded you to hire Aramat, and he knowingly verified mistagged animals. He also uses neurotranquilizers, which could have stunned Dr. Hunforsh without triggering your surveillance systems.
Idia's been nothing but trouble since he got here. This time he's gone too far. I'll send for him so we can settle this once and for all.
Please wait here until Constable Lixie returns.
Sure.
That is unnecessary.
Constable, we asked Consultant Idia to go to your office. He went to get some items, then suddenly beamed out. He seems to be gone.
He must have called Aramat for help. The Ferengi has a subspace transporter. See if you can find Dr. Hunforsh.
There's a woman here asleep with a gag over her mouth. Maybe she knows.
That's her, you idiot. Wake her and send her here. And have a look around Idia's office while you're there. He might have left some evidence.
Have you captured Idia?
No. Unfortunately, he escaped with Aramat. This Federation team was sent to find you. Perhaps they can help.
I'm Lieutenant Commander Data of the Enterprise. We will apprehend Idia and Aramut.
Forget them. We have to recapture the Mistag Sultus. It's already killed dozens of animals and destroyed several containment field generators.
The creature must be captured. Constable, can we use the force field at the quarantine shelter?
The shelter force field will not help us. The creature escaped once, and it will escape again.
Perhaps we can rephase the force field energy frequencies. The creature may not be able to adapt quickly enough to the changes.
That might work. But the only place we can rephase the force field power is at the main power grid.
I will go to the main power grid and perform the necessary modifications.
Good. The power grid is on the other side of the preserve. Take one of the shuttles.
I hate to interrupt, but just how are we supposed to lure this creature back to the shelter?
Since the creature requires energy, we can attempt to channel all available energy into the shelter generators. The creature should be attracted to it.
We can't. We're using all our energy reserves to maintain the biotopes.
The harmonic collector is capable of emitting high-energy EM fields. We may be able to use it at the shelter.
Yes, that should do it. V, I'll send one of the Watchers with you to the shelter to help set it up. If we can get the field power rephased, we might get that thing under control. I'll stay and monitor the situation from here.
Where are you going?
Visitors for
I see no way. Verandas are highly intelligent avian mammals with sophisticated vocal abilities. This basket holds fruit, roots, and larvae for the constable's veranda bird. Morassians typically use the bones of the dead to make useful objects. I do not believe that will work.
I want to pet him. Come on.
I do not believe...
Oh, no, can't talk to her.
We have to rephase the force field power so the
Maybe use the microgenerator we have?
The energy fields are responding. Frequency phasing complete.
Constable, has the harmonic collector been arranged?
Yes, but Dr. Hunforsh needs your help with the quarantine shelter. The only Watchers I could find are needed to oversee the other biotopes.
We will be there.
Just one more thing. Zudan tells me those generators won't hold up for long, and we can't afford to send much power to the shelter right now. Many biotopes are already on reserve power only.
We will review the situation at the shelter when we arrive. Where will you be?
I'll be controlling electrical systems from my office. Then I have to call an emergency meeting of the Morassian Constabulary to explain just what's going on.
I do not believe... That is unnecessary. That is...
Dr. Hoon Force knows how to catch this creature. We should follow her.
Dr. Hyun Force knows more about this creature than...
I do not believe that. I do not believe... I do not believe that will work. The harmonic collector operates on the same principle as the Bussard ram scoop collector. Its purpose, however, is to reconfigure sound waves. This panel controls access to the quarantine area. The gates open automatically in the event of a power failure. No unusual... The doctor has studied this creature extensively. Her plan to capture it seems feasible.
Can I get the frick down there?
I do not believe... No one you... I see no way of you... His condition... Her condition is no... I see no way of... I see...
Why can't I get down to her? I don't get this at all.
I do not...
Let's get to the quarantine shelter and trap that thing. We've got to stop that creature, and the best place to set a trap is at the quarantine shelter.
What is the next step?
Once the creature gets here, close the gates. The controls are on console 1.
That is unnecessary. What is the next?
Once the creature gets...
I do not believe that. I do not... I do not...
We did it. Now what took you so long to find me?
Meh.
The investigation was actually quite short in duration. Apparently your absence was not keenly felt. Constable Lixie had attributed your absence to a field trip.
She was probably still upset that I accused her of smuggling. I suppose I should apologize to her, now that I know Idia was behind the whole thing.
How did Consultant Idia learn that you suspected him? Did you accuse him of smuggling as well?
I didn't confront him. I was just looking for information. But after I asked him about the Sultis, he must have panicked and decided to drug me. I should have suspected when he invited me to dinner. He hates to hear people talk while he eats.
It appears the Watchers knew nothing of Idia's scheme to smuggle rare animals into the preserve through Aramut.
They were the ones who brought the Mistag boar to my attention in the first place. They weren't smuggling anything.
Apparently, Consultant Idia underestimated this reptile's appetite for electrical energy.
That egotist, thinking he could get away with it. Some of these animals are even from Romulan space. Did he think I wouldn't notice?
Are you certain the animals are Romulan in origin?
It would take more tests to be certain, but they definitely came from Romulan space. It's not surprising. Aramut does a lot of trading along the neutral zone.
What will happen to this reptile?
I'm sure Constable Lixie will want to send it back, unless I can convince her to keep it here. A creature like that doesn't come by every day.
I believe the captain will want to pursue Idia and Aramut. Will this incident significantly delay completion of the preserve?
It'll be a little behind schedule, but I have a few suggestions to help them speed things up.
Then it is time we return to the Enterprise. Good luck, Doctor. Beam us up.
Captain's log supplemental. Our successful attempt to locate Dr. Hunforsh has uncovered another mystery. Apparently, the creature responsible for the chaos on Marassia may have come from Romulan space. We are currently searching for the Ferengi trader Aramut. Despite somewhat questionable trading practices, he has never violated Federation law. Until now.
Captain, Tabak asks to speak with you.
Captain, I heard about what happened on Marassia. That creature you discovered. It sounds exactly like a Verenak, a Garidian creature. Except the Verenak was exterminated long ago.
How could a Ferengi trader get hold of an extinct animal?
I have a theory. The followers brought many animals with them when they fled Gerid. It may be that this creature came from the followers' colony.
So if we learn where he got the animal, we may learn where the fifth scroll is.
I think this is a promising lead to pursue.
Captain, we've found Aramuth. Our Ferengi trader should be at Jaward 3.
Set a course for the Jaward system. Engage. Any suggestions?
I'm sorry, Captain, I don't have any suggestions right now.
Counselor, do you...
I'm sorry.
Mr.
I suggest we contact...
Mr. Captain.
Primary core access enabled. Systems online. Entering Federation space. Primary core access enabled. Systems online.
Mr. Data,
there is no ship in the...
Set a course for the Nigel system. Engage.
Primary core access enabled. Systems online. Primary core access enabled. Systems online.
Captain, we are approaching Aramuth's ship. Scan the ship. I want to know if Idia is...
His hull is lined with a neutronium
Hail them, Mr. Worf. They are not...
They are attempting to flee.
Shields up, Mr. Worf. Aye, Captain. This is Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Starship Enterprise. We are requesting assistance in a search.
I am Aramuth, an honest Ferengi trader. How may I be of assistance, Captain?
We are seeking a Federation exobiologist by the name of Idia. We believe he is aboard your ship.
You must be mistaken, Captain. I transport and sell exotic animals, not humans.
Idia is facing charges of kidnapping and receiving restricted species from you.
I know nothing about this. If you check the records, all my animals are perfectly legal.
The animals listed in your records may have been legitimate, Alamut, but those weren't the ones you shipped. The restricted species were deliberately mistagged.
This is a terrible shock to me, Captain. My suppliers must have substituted the illegal animals to fill their orders. It is a sad thing when a supplier cheats an honest businessman like myself. I'm glad we could clear up this misunderstanding so quickly. If that is all, I'll be on my way.
Perhaps the Romulans would be interested to learn that several of the species you transported came from their space. I think I'll send them a report. You do know what Romulans do to smugglers, don't you?
What lies are you spreading, human? I didn't take any Romulan species. They were from Phrygia.
Well, if we're mistaken, I'm sure you can explain everything to the Romulans when they find you.
I am sure we can negotiate a deal, Captain Picard.
The only thing I'm willing to negotiate is your surrender, as well as Idia's.
You can take Idia, but I can tell you much in exchange for my freedom. Perhaps you'd be interested in some unusual movements of the Romulan fleet.
Mr. Data, transmit the coordinates of the brig so that Alamut can beam Idia to his new quarters. All right, Alamut, you've got a deal.
Done then. It is a fair exchange. You may have Idia and my shipping records immediately. Now, for the information you have purchased. I hear reports from the other side of the neutral zone, not that I have ever been there, of course, about a massive refit of the Romulan fleet.
What kind of refit?
They've upgraded the warp coils and added secondary power cores to many warbirds. The weapons systems suffer, of course. It may even impair cloaking ability, but they could easily outlast any Federation vessel at maximum warp.
Oh, great.
It sounds as if the Romulans are in a race, one they want to win very badly.
Who can say what the Empire does or does not want? But a merchant always watches the spending habits of potential customers. For example, there has been a sharp rise in the price of ancient Tikan and Chodak relics in sectors near the neutral zone.
Interesting information, if it's true.
I would never cheat you, Captain. Now, this has been very entertaining, but I do have other customers.
The Ferengi is moving away. Warp 5.
Let him go. We have what we came for.
Captain, the report on Aramut's shipment is in the computer. Apparently the animals which Dr. Hune Force thought were from Romulan space actually came from Shoniosho Epsilon 6, uncharted territory.
I'll be sure to look at that report soon, Number 1.
There's more, Captain. We can check on those animals in the Federation morphology database. These creatures are definitely related to species from Garrett. Shonoishu Epsilon 6, or Phrygia, as Aramut calls it, might just be our lost Garidian colony.
Be sure to alert our guests. Lay in a course for Shonoishu Epsilon 6, Warp 5.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Primary core access enabled. Systems online.
Raising.
Admiral Williams.
Admiral, we've uncovered evidence which indicates that a mythical group of Garidians known as the Followers may actually exist.
Interesting. What did you find?
We identified several creatures on Marassia as Garidian species previously thought to be extinct. They came from the Shonoisho Epsilon system, which may be the location of the Followers' colony. I'd like to investigate that system further. The followers' descendants could still be alive.
Permission granted, Captain.
Thank you,
We must locate.
What do you intend to do?
We will present it to our.
And discovering the fifth. Captain.
We must.
Please, Captain. In the name of justice.
Warning. Entering nebula.
Any suggestions?
I'm sorry, Captain, I don't have any suggestions right now.
Mr. Date.
I suggest we contact Starfleet, Captain.
Entering Federation space.
Captain's log supplement. The Enterprise has arrived at the Shono Isho Epsilon system, where, according to Aramut's data, we expected to find the world where the followers settled. However, our sensors show no Class M planets in the system at all.
Captain.
There is no response from the planet, Captain.
Admiral,
I'd like to...
of course. If your hunch is correct,
What's your...
You did good work on Marasia. Dr. Hunforsh is back at work with the Preserve, and relations with the Marasians have improved noticeably since your visit. Shall I go on?
Please do.
I'd have to say I'm a little disappointed with your performance. I'm glad the wounded were safely evacuated, but it's... Shall I go on?
Please.
The Enterprise's presence in this region has set a lot of minds at ease, but I'm still concerned about the Romulan activity in the area. Look sharp, Captain.
What is the...
Aside from some Romulan activity along the border, things are fairly calm. But we have received an official complaint from Garrett regarding the refugees. This is a tricky diplomatic situation, and it would help if you found the fifth scroll, or proved it didn't exist.
Picard out.
There are no valid beam-down coordinates at this location.
That sucks. You can't go to 10 forward. That sucks. Have a drink and talk to Guinan. Like, really? I guess I can get Whoopi Goldberg, so... Yeah, that might be why. So I don't think she's in the cast credits for this.
Data, is it...
I can attempt to enhance the scan matrix. That may increase our sensor resolution.
Make it so.
Aramut is a Ferengi. Maybe he altered his navigational logs to throw us off the track.
That is a possibility. There is physical evidence, however, that Aramut did visit this system.
What sort of evidence, Mr. Data?
The hull of Aramut's ship had recently been irradiated by chromaton particles. Shono Isho Epsilon is the only star in this sector that emits chromaton particles.
I don't think Aramut was lying to us about this location, Captain. I do sense life out there, but it's hard to be more specific at this distance.
If the followers are out there, how do you propose we locate them?
These are people who fled from persecution on Garrod. They might be hiding deliberately. It may be better to let them locate us by sending out a general message of friendship. Perhaps one of our passengers could think of something that would encourage the followers to respond.
Mr. Worf.
Captain, we should check out...
And is...
I'm sorry.
Alright, guys.
We've arrived at Aramat's coordinates, but if the followers are here, they're hiding. Do you suppose they'd respond to a message of friendship?
Perhaps they would pay attention to someone who quoted the lawgiver. Captain, if you patch me through your comm system, I could send out an appropriate message.
Make it so.
Aye, Captain.
And when the lawgiver left Garrod, he said of the ruling council, "They have taken my words and engraved them backwards."
Too long have we been the slaves of our patrician masters. We must find that Bith scroll to save my people from oppression. We need your help, Captain.
Please, Captain. In the name of justice for an oppressed people, we need you to help us find the fifth scroll and bring it back to Garrod.
There is no response, sir.
Well, it was worth a try.
There is no response from the...
And is...
I'm sorry.
Sir, we are being hailed.
Oh, wait.
Who is this that knows the lawgiver's lament?
I am Captain Jean-Luc Picard of the Federation Starship Enterprise. With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
I shall need more information before I can trust you. Tell me more about yourself.
We represent the United Federation of Planets. We're on a mission of peace.
Is that why your ship is bristling with weapons?
We use our weapons purely for defense.
I see. And would the Federation be willing to defend us?
Starfleet protects all of Federation space, which includes this system. If you wish, your world could even apply for Federation membership.
I don't think the Romulans or Garidians would like that. They both have made claims on this world.
A great space. Yeah.
That is unfortunate, but immaterial. Your planet is in Federation space. If you ask for our assistance, we will give it.
Or they lay claim to it, but it's really Federation space. Too bad.
That is a noble attitude.
We have several Garidian refugees aboard. They are seeking to bring the wisdom of the lawgiver's fifth scroll back to Garrod.
Garrod had its chance, and it cast the lawgiver and our ancestors aside. It is too late to mend their relations with us now.
These are reformers, hoping to use the lawgiver's words to improve Garidian society.
That is a cause the lawgiver would have approved. You've given me much to think about, Captain. Allow me a few moments to consider it.
I understand. We will remain in orbit and await your response. Any suggestions?
I'm sorry, Captain, I don't have any suggestions right now.
The fifth scroll could be the greatest social discovery in Garrod's history. I urge you to help us find the scroll for science's sake.
Too long have we been the...
Okay.
Please, Captain.
Sir, we are being hailed.
About time.
On screen.
I have decided to trust you. I am Larak, Chancellor of the planet, Phrygia. How did you know we were here?
A Ferengi trader claimed he picked up some Garidian animals here.
Aramat. We started dealing with him to purchase some outside technology, and we gave him some animals in return. Fortunately, we never told him much about ourselves.
How do you manage to conceal your entire planet?
The technology is similar to the Romulan cloaking device. It fools sensors into misreading what they see. We had to protect ourselves in case Garrett's forces came after us.
May I send some of my crew down to learn more about you?
Since our deception is discovered, I suppose there is no harm in letting a small number of off-worlders visit. But there must be no Garidians in the party. They have not yet earned our trust.
Fair enough.
I agree to your terms, Chancellor. I shall send my first officer, Commander Riker, as my personal representative.
Good, Captain. It is always gratifying to deal with a man of reason. I will transmit the landing coordinates to your computer.
Thank you. Number one, this is an extremely important first contact situation. I want you to lead the away team. See if you can locate the fifth scroll for our Garidian passengers.
Yes, sir.
The fifth scroll.
Too long have we...
Please, Captain.
Beam down coordinates selected.
Thank you for letting us beam down. I'm Commander William Riker of the Starship Enterprise.
Except for Aramut, we have not had outworld visitors since the lawgiver brought us here. I have thousands of questions to ask, but I will do it at another time. How can I help you, Commander Riker?
We're looking for information about the fifth scroll your lawgiver brought here with him.
Why are you aliens interested in our scroll?
It may be the only way to prevent a civil war back on Garrett. Can you help us?
I am afraid not. I am only in charge of the civil government. That is a religious matter, so you must ask the leaders of the sects for help.
It's only been 1,000 years since the lawgiver left Garrett. Has your religion had such serious splits in so short a time?
Sadly, yes. Even before the lawgiver's death, his disciples began to disagree over the way his writings should be interpreted. They each made a copy of the fifth scroll that emphasized their own particular biases over all the others.
That must have been confusing.
It was worse than that. The lawgiver became disgusted with them and hid his original manuscript, vowing that no one would find it until the sects learned to cooperate.
From the way you're talking, I guess they never have.
An accurate appraisal. The lawgiver said he left the keys to the scroll's location with each of the sects. But so far, after centuries of feuding, all the sects have done is formalize their competition into the Declaratory.
The Declaratory?
Yes. A series of philosophical contests the sects hold every decade. The winner has the right to collect some prize from the loser.
What are these pyramids?
The pyramids are relics of an ancient race called the Chodak. They were here long before we arrived from Garrett. Each sect adapted a pyramid to serve as a transporter to their temple.
We've heard of the Chodak, but it's rare to find evidence of their presence in this section of the galaxy.
Oh yes, the Chodak Empire was vast indeed. Like the lawgiver before me, I have made extensive studies of their culture. I am actually considered something of an expert in the translation of Chodak runes.
Well, you've been very helpful. Thank you.
I must return to my other duties now, but I will monitor your progress as my schedule permits. May the spirit of the lawgiver guide your steps.
Walk to the pyramid.
the Gynarch of the Questers for Inner Strength. Chancellor Laroque warned me about you.
I'm Commander William Riker. What is this place?
This is the Grand Penatorium, where my subjects meet to become more disciplined and more firm-willed.
Your regimen sounds quite difficult.
It is. Only the most dedicated can accomplish the regime. What about you? You would be a good candidate for discipline, if only I still had my scepter of light.
Why don't you still have your scepter of light?
Those horrendous seekers took it from me during the last declaratory. I would give anything for it. We are planning revenge next time.
Why do you have a force field inside your temple?
There is a Chodak transporter pad behind it that the lawgiver frequently used during the last years of his life. We want to preserve it from prying eyes.
Maybe the original fifth scroll is back there. May we investigate it?
I have no desire to share my temple's treasures with alien.
Why do you call yourselves the Questers for Inner Strength?
Our founder, Plagu, believed that the outer body must suffer to make the inner soul stronger. Only by learning to deny the sensations of our outer bodies can we make our spirits free.
Can you help us find the original fifth scroll?
My people have always looked inside themselves for their strength. We have never cared for external things to aid our spiritual quest.
Lovely temple you have here.
Thank you. It stimulates our contemplations.
Thank you for your time.
You certainly...
Where's enough of it, huh?
I don't think that's the best thing to... I don't think that's...
Let's go to volcanoes.
May the wisdom of the lawgiver ring sweetly in your ears. I am Songmaster Stamblier, leader of the Chanters. Chancellor Laroque told me to expect you. How may I help you?
I'm Commander Riker of the Federation Starship Enterprise. What is this place?
This is the practice hall of the Choir of Holy Intonations. Here we grow the pluvoids and perfect their chants.
These pluvoids seem to be some form of plant life. Do they actually understand what they're singing?
Not really, but they have beautiful tonal quality. That is important for holy chant.
Why do you call yourselves the Chanters?
Our founder, Ifnik, believed the path to true enlightenment lies in singing. We grow these pluvoids and train them to sing holy songs. By focusing so deeply on the eternal mysteries, we gain a clearer insight into the nature of religion and salvation.
Your instrument seems to be broken. What's wrong with it?
Oh, we lost its sonic redigitizer to those discordant seekers in the declaratory many years ago.
Why is there one hole that doesn't have a gold ring around it?
Oh, we lost that ring to those discordant seekers in the declaratory many years.
Can you help us find the original fifth scroll?
What is wrong with the copy our sect has?
We need the original for historical research purposes.
Oh, I see. I do not think I can help you. Our sect has lost so many items in the declaratory that I doubt we would be very good treasure hunters. But some of our chants go back for centuries, even to the days of the lawgiver. Would you like to hear one?
That's a very generous offer. I would love to hear your Pluvoids sing.
We are happy to oblige. This chant is called The Futility of Wisdom.
Thank you for letting us hear that. It was very enlightening.
Since you enjoyed it so much, I shall give you an orchestrion that will let you listen to it whenever you wish. And feel free to visit us anytime. May the songs of the lawgiver bring you fulfillment.
Lovely.
Thank you. We could...
Thank you for your time. It didn't work. It didn't... The plants push air through themselves like natural reed instruments. Something's missing inside the instrument. It can't be played. The plants put... There's a recorder inside here. It did... Thank you for your time. That was something I wasn't expecting. They're doing just fine. They're doing just... No unusual... They're doing just...
May the lawgiver's spirit grant you wisdom. I am Archrishan Natural, Chief Assistant to His Exalted Prominence Elant of the Seekers. Chancellor Larak told me to expect you. How may I be of service?
I'm Commander Riker of the Federation Starship Enterprise. What is this place?
It has many names. It is usually called the Hall of Triumph, but recently some have called it the Path of No Return.
Why is this normally called the Hall of Triumph?
Our sect has been understandably successful in the declaratory contest. This is where we keep the prizes we have won, safe in our vault.
When did this start being called the Path of No Return?
More than a month ago, our leader Elant vanished through the Door of Enlightenment. He has not returned.
What is this Door of Enlightenment you mentioned?
At the end of this path is a door no one has ever opened. No one before Elant, that is.
Why hasn't anyone opened this door before?
There is a gatekeeper who jealously guards the doorway. He asks a series of questions when anyone tries to pass it. And if the person does not answer all the questions appropriately, the gatekeeper will not let him pass.
Oh boy. Don't tell me it's a reference to Monty Python, the Holy Grail, except this guy doesn't throw someone down into the abyss. He just doesn't let him pass. That's it.
Ugh, okay. Why is your group called the Seekers?
Our founder, Baranam, believed that the path to enlightenment lies in searching for the truth. We are humble in our ignorance. Only the truth will free our souls.
I'll say.
Can you help us find the original fifth scroll?
I can let you see the true copy made by Baranam, our sect's founder.
We're doing this for historical research. I'm sure you understand that no matter how good your copy is, we need to check the original for authenticity.
I am afraid I cannot help you.
Of course.
The original was hidden by the lawgiver many centuries ago, and I do not know where it is.
What is the gatekeeper like?
It is a very advanced device with strange, almost telepathic powers. Some say it is holdover Chodak technology, and others say the lawgiver had something to do with it.
Isn't it possible that the original fifth scroll might be hidden on the other side of the Door of Enlightenment?
I suppose so. But why should we risk our safety when we have the true copy of the scroll anyway?
Lovely temple you have here.
Thank you. It pleases us.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your... I don't think that's such... It didn't work.
manhole or something?
It's locked. We'd need the key to open it.
What the heck did I just listen to?
Come no closer. I am the gatekeeper of the door of enlightenment. You must answer my questions appropriately to determine whether you are wise enough to proceed. Those who answer inappropriately will be punished if they attempt to pass.
Ask me your questions.
What is the central principle of the fifth scroll?
I don't know.
Everybody seems to have a different interpretation. I'm not sure what to believe.
Knowing what not to believe often eliminates confusion. How can the sects be made to cooperate?
Oh boy. I don't know. I don't think it's the first choice.
We could give them a common enemy to fight.
You are mistaken to believe that a great... Why do you wish to pass?
I want to find the original fifth scroll.
You have no reason to believe the scroll is beyond this door. Your answers are inappropriate. You must look deeper within yourself.
It didn't work. Ask me your...
Which of the sects has correctly interpreted?
I'll say none of them do.
None of them has the correct interpretation.
You are wrong to see dissonance where there is simply disparity. What is the central... Then you do not understand that the sounds are less How can the sect...
The Prime Directive...
You are rationalizing. Your answers are...
Ask me your question.
Why do you wish to...
I want to be enlightened.
True enlightenment is not a physical passage. Who was the lawgiver?
He wrote the 5 scrolls that govern Garidian society.
Your answer is incomplete. He was no... What is the central...
That the plebeian class has rights and privileges, just as the patricians do.
Your answer is simplistic. Your answer...
Oh, come on.
Ask me
which of the sects has...
They all have the correct interpretation.
You are wrong to see conformity where there is only contention. Define your
The Prime Directive prohibits us from interfering in the development of other species.
Your answer is inadequate since you cannot always know what constitutes interference. What is the central...
Everybody seems to have a different interpretation. I'm not sure what to believe.
Knowing what not to believe often eliminates... Your answers are inappropriate. You must...
Ask me your...
Why are you...
We're trying to learn what happened to Alon.
That cannot be your only reason, since you arrived before you knew Alon was missing. By what right?
Chancellor Laroque gave us permission to explore this world.
That is insufficient. Which of the sects have...
I don't have enough facts to answer that properly.
Too many facts can close up your answers.
Your answers are inappropriate.
Ask me
why.
We're looking for the original manuscript of the Lawgiver's fifth scroll.
You have no reason to believe the scroll is beyond this door. Who, what?
He was a great social philosopher whose ideas formed the cornerstone of Garidian culture.
Your reply lacks depth. The person who lays a cornerstone may not be as great as the one who builds which of the sects.
I don't have enough facts to answer that problem.
Too many facts. Your answers are inappropriate.
Didn't Stamblier tell us the lawgiver wrote The Futility of Wisdom? Maybe he placed some sort of clue to the gatekeeper's riddles in the lyrics. Let's check the translation in the tricorder.
There's a recorder inside. There's...
Oh, forgot LaForge came.
I can't think of anything offhand, but I'll keep working on it.
According to Stambler, the futility of wisdom dates back to the days of the lawgiver. Perhaps the song's lyric contains useful clues to the gatekeeper's riddles. We should review the lyrics in the tricorder.
There's a recorder inside. I don't think that... There's a...
No unusual. That's the way. There's a recorder in the plant's.
I hate to say it, but I think we'll have to answer the gatekeeper's riddles before we can get through the door of enlightenment.
I don't think there's any way around it. We'll have to answer the gatekeeper's riddles before we can get through that.
It appears we must correctly answer the gatekeeper's question.
I don't think that's. I don't think. There's a record. Ask me your question.
By what? An inadequate answer. Define your...
The Prime Directive doesn't have a single definition. Its interpretation depends on the circumstances.
You understand that truth depends on context. What is the central principle?
That the path to enlightenment lies in searching for the truth.
Then you fail to understand that the truth is the greatest illusion of all. Your answers are inappropriate.
Didn't Stamblier tell us the lawgiver wrote The Futility of Wisdom? Maybe he placed some sort of clue to the gatekeeper's riddles in the lyrics.
There's a record. There's a recorder. There's a record. Judging from its age, it might be Chodak in origin. Ask me your question.
Why?
We're looking.
You have no reason. How can the
We could.
You fail to understand by what?
For all.
Then you have already stopped your answer.
Ask me your.
What is?
That suffering and self-denial make the spirit free.
Then you fail to understand that the spirit is unaffected by material event. By what? Starfleet has why?
I'm not.
Questioning yourself is your answer.
Ask me.
Why?
I'm not sure.
Questioning yourself, what is the central? Then you by. Then you have. You are approaching enlightenment, but you must reconsider your answers before you may pass through the door.
Ask me.
Why do you wish to? True enlightenment is not what is the central. Then you do not understand that the sounds are who.
He led the.
Your response is your answers are.
Ask me.
Why do you wish to?
I don't know what it.
Then you do not know what. How does?
I don't know.
You are saying you have no knowledge. Who? What?
I've heard that he was a great man, but
you are stating that you know that you do not. Who?
I'm Commander William Wright.
You are confusing a label with an identity. You are approaching enlightenment.
Ask me.
How does a person?
By learning as much as he can.
Facts are but the quicksand of and why.
I'm not sure.
Questioning yourself. Who?
I've heard.
You are stating that you are approaching.
Ask me your.
Which of the?
I don't.
Too many facts can close a mind. Who? What?
I've heard.
You are stating how does a?
Through
no amount of polish, you are approaching and.
Didn't Stambler tell?
Ask me your question.
What is... Your answer, who? Your answer, which of the sec? You are wrong. Your answers are...
Ask me.
Define your...
Prime Directive protects less advanced species from exposure to Federation technology.
Your answer could simply be a rationalization for keeping your tech. How can the sec...
I have no idea. That would take a better diplomat.
You appreciate the complexities of the situation. By what right?
For all I know, we may not have any right to be here.
Then you have already started to learn. You are approaching
I guess keep doing it until you get all his questions right he asks you.
Ask me your question.
How can the set... You appreciate... Define...
The Prime Directive is the foundation of Federation policy regarding other cultures.
Your explanation... You are stating that you are approaching...
Ask me.
How does a...
I don't...
You are saying you have no knowledge of that which cannot... Which of the... You are letting their pretend... How can this... You are
Ask me.
Why?
I'm not
questioning yourself. Why do you wish to pass?
I don't know what is beyond.
Then you do not know what you defy. Your answer is you are approaching.
Ask me.
Which of the sex?
I don't have
too many facts. What is the central principle? Knowing what not to believe often. Why do you wish to pass? True enlightenment. You are approaching.
Nice.
Ask me.
You are stating that you know that you do not. What is the sense? Then you fail to understand why.
I'm not.
You are
Ask me.
Why do you wish to pop? True enlightenment. Your response. Why? Your
answers are inappropriate.
Ask me.
What is the sense? Your answer. How does a You are saying you defy. Your answer.
Ask me.
Define. Your answer is inadequate since you cannot. What is this? Knowing what not to believe, who, what. You are
Ask me
by what? Then you have all. How does a person? You are saying you have which of? Too many
Everyone plays so many roles in life.
You understand the fundamental paradox of to know that you know nothing is the beginning of enlightenment. Your answers prove that you are ready to admit this. You may pass through the door.
I don't think that's such a... I don't think it's a good idea to play with controls we don't understand. We could end up doing more harm. It didn't work. It didn't... There's no way down there. This is a stasis field with a living being trapped inside.
I would suggest we search this room thoroughly.
The controls still work. I don't think it's a good idea. It didn't work. I don't think that's the best thing to do. I don't think that's a... There's no way down there. Somebody's trapped in there. It's a phaser. I don't think that's the... I don't know
what to do here.
I would suggest we search this room thoroughly.
It was hard enough to get in here. Let's make sure we don't overlook.
These controls are very complex. I could not guarantee to use them successfully without a great deal more. These controls are still...
If I try to use this without knowing what I'm doing, I might... My readings...
I don't think that's the best thing to do. I don't think... This orchestrion plays The Futility of Wisdom. It's a phaser. I don't think that... I don't think...
I do not... There is no apparent path to that location.
Somebody went to a great deal of trouble to make this room hard to get into. People don't usually do that unless they're guarding something important.
Then we'd better. The tricorder can't read it. It must be a very obscure language. No unusual. The controls still work. The tricorder can't read it. It must.
May the spirit of the lawgiver strengthen you. Have you had much success in you?
We found Aelant, but he was trapped inside some sort of stasis field. Have you ever encountered anything like that?
Thank the lawgiver you found him. I was worried about my old friend. No, I have not heard of such a field, but it is probably Chodak in origin. We still find many Chodak devices here, and they are often operational, even after all these years.
Can you help us free it?
Without knowing how to operate the device, I have no way to assist you.
There was a control panel with a sign near it. We couldn't translate the right.
The lawgiver made a great study of the ruins and developed a Chodak Garidian translator. I will upload it into your tricorder. Perhaps it will help you save Aelant.
Thank you very much. This may be an enormous help.
Aelant is my friend. I do hope you can free him, but if you will please excuse me now, I have a planet to govern.
There's a It worked. We now have detailed instructions on how to operate the control panel.
By the lawgiver's wisdom, what is happening here?
I'm Commander William Riker of the Starship Enterprise, representing the United Federation of Planets. We're visiting Phrygius by permission of Chancellor Larak. I presume you are Aelant, exalted prominence of the Seekers.
I am indeed. This is all most peculiar, but according to my studies, the lawgiver expected us to have off-world visitors this year, so I should not be so surprised.
Are you feeling all right?
Thank you for your concern. I am feeling a little dizzy, but I think it will pass.
How could the lawgiver foretell our coming in this particular year?
He was a prophet. Prophets are supposed to foretell things.
What is this place?
I scarcely know myself. I only came through that door a few minutes ago, and I've not had much chance to look around. I suspect this is a room built by the Chodak, the original inhabitants of this world. Their ruins are all around us.
I know it seems like you were here only a few minutes, but it was much longer. You've been trapped in a stasis field. Time actually stopped for you.
I see. It was a rather disorienting experience.
Do you remember what happened?
When I entered the room, I saw a pair of talismans sitting on that rock. I climbed down to get them, but as soon as I touched them, alarms sounded and I just lost consciousness. Then you were here when I awoke.
You've been in stasis over a month from what your assistant Natural told us.
Natural? That devious Dromefex is probably plotting some way to take over my position. I must return to the temple as quickly as possible. How can I thank you for rescuing me from that stasis field?
Thank you for your generosity, but a reward is...
The customs of my sect compel me to show my gratitude. Here are the talismans I picked up, as well as the key to our vault, which holds the trophies we have won in the declaratory over the years. You may take up to 3 items to help you in your mission.
Thank you. We'll try to use your gifts wisely.
Please excuse me. The effects of the stasis field have worn me out. I will rest here a while and then return to my temple. I'm sure I must have been
Can you help us find the original 5th scroll?
I wish I could. I came here looking for it. Why are you strangers so interested in it?
There's a civil war brewing on Garrett. Having the original scroll may help some Garidian friends of ours prevent it.
That sounds like a noble goal. Even though we have been exiles here for many generations, we still care about our home world. May the lawgiver's wisdom help bring peace to Garrett.
Thank you for your time.
If it hadn't been for you, I would have no time.
I'll probably go for like another half an hour or so.
It didn't work. It didn't. It didn't work. Alon said we could take 3 items at most.
I guess we want those IRAs. I guess we put one more back.
Media said she is missing her scepter of light. Maybe she would lower her force field if we returned it to her.
Oh, right.
What would I do with that? Go away. What would I...
Oh, actually.
I can't use this.
You returned the missing ring. In your honor, we shall sing our loveliest chant. Watch your step.
Sure.
Thank you for letting us hear that. It was very enlightening.
Since you enjoyed it so much, here is an orchestrion of it that you can play whenever you want.
Something's missing inside the instrument. It didn't work. This is Stambler. Thank you for... The plants pushed air through themselves like natural reed instruments. This isn't an exploratory mission.
Praise the lawgiver who has decreed that we should meet again. What can I...
Whatever happened to Natural?
He is occupied elsewhere, contemplating the price of ambition.
Would it be possible to take another object from your vault?
Very well, but my people would be greatly displeased if I gave away too many of our treasures. You may have no more than 3 objects at any time. However, you may exchange the objects you have for different ones if you wish. Here is the key to the vault.
Alon said we could take 3 items at most. I can't use... Alon said...
My scepter of light! Oh, thank you. I have been missing this for ages. Oh, what favor can I do for you in return?
What's behind this force?
An ancient Shodak transporter pad.
Will you lower the force field?
Yes, I will do that for you. But I do not think it will be much help, since we have never figured out how the lawgiver's transporter works.
This pad is 900,000 years old.
Gee whiz. Okay, that's just like the lawgiver once said the mission, so.
It didn't work.
Our helping media induced her to lower her force field for us. Perhaps doing a favor for Stambler would similarly persuade him to help us.
The transporter is running off the power this generates. I'm not sure what to make of these readings. This pyramid's not... It didn't... This is Stambler. Thank you for your... I'd like to exchange...
Very well. Here is the key. But remember...
Alon said... I don't think that's such a...
I think Stambra may be willing to help us some more, if we can make it worth his while. Perhaps if we can do some favor for him the way we did for Madia.
Yeah, you know what? I think that's probably...
I don't think that's such a good idea.
Well, I think it is. I gotta go. It's time for me to go to sleep soon. So, alright guys, that's what I'm gonna call it. A good chance I might play this tomorrow a little bit. Or maybe Monday or Tuesday. Or even Wednesday if I feel up for it. But, anyway, that's what I'm gonna call it for now. So, tomorrow I plan on doing Mechra 2 Ghostburst Legacy. And maybe Goldfinger 64 if I feel up for it. And yeah, I do want to wrap up Rebel Strike too, so. But anyways, that's kind of my rough plan. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Hope you guys have a good night, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, where you guys are watching this. I'll see you guys next time.